One of the benefits of being a hugely successful pop artist, we think, is that you don't have to agree on an awkward date with Ted from accounting because you have access to a full smorgasbord of Hollywood's finest bachelors. Taylor Swift is a great illustration of what I'm talking about. The singer has been associated with musicians and movie stars, and she has a habit of singing about her past relationships. From Jake Gyllenhaal to John Mayer, Joe Alwyn is the latest celebrity to be linked to Taylor, and there are also engagement rumors. But it seems that this news is not just a rumor. Was it confirmed by Taylor Swift? How? Stay so you don't miss any of the details. Taylor's love life has included many characters, both from the field of music as well as from the field of Hollywood. Taylor's first high-profile romance was with Joe Jonas of the Jonas Brothers. Taylor famously told Ellen DeGeneres that he broke up with her over a 27-second phone call after they dated for a few months. Joe went on to pursue actress Camilla Bell, prompting Taylor to write the breakup songs Last Kiss and Forever and Always about him. Things between them became even more difficult when Joe went on to date Camilla Bell. She's an actress, but she's better known for the things that she does on the mattress. Taylor sings in Better Than Revenge, a heated song dedicated to Camilla. Joe later addressed the split in a MySpace post that read, "Several things I state with all my heart. I never cheated on a girlfriend. It might make someone feel better to assume or imply I've been unfaithful, but it is simply not true. Maybe there were reasons for a breakup. Maybe the heart moved on. Perhaps feelings changed. I am truly saddened that anything would potentially cause you to think less of me." After Joe Jonas, sparks reportedly rose between Lucas and Taylor when he co-starred in her music video for You Belong With Me, but their romance was short-lived. Lucas stated the reason for their inability to make things work in an interview with MTV. "We dated for a little bit," he stated, "but there was no friction because we were too nice." Then there was Taylor Lautner. These two Taylors started dating for real after portraying a boyfriend and girlfriend in the 2010 rom-com Valentine's Day. They went out on a few dates and realized this was just not going anywhere. A source close to the then country singer told People, despite their relationship earning one of Hollywood's sweetest nicknames, Taylor Squared. Taylor's sorrowful song, Back to December, which shows regret for how she terminated things with him and features lyrics addressing his tanned skin and sweet smile, is reportedly about the Twilight star. Next up, Taylor and John Mayer. When they collaborated on John Mayer's song, Half of My Heart, Taylor was romantically linked to him, but their relationship swiftly soured. Dear John was the title of Taylor's breakup song with him, and it was apparent who it was about. Things didn't work out, and they broke up in February 2010. Jake Gyllenhaal and Taylor began discreetly dating in October of 2010, drinking maple lattes together in the fall, and it was said that Jake was so in love with her that he paid $160,000 to fly her in on a private jet for a date. What a case of being bitten by the love bug, huh? Jake and Taylor, on the other hand, had split up by New Year's Eve. All Too Well was Tay's outlet for all of her feelings regarding their relationship. Given that their legendary stroll in New York took place in the fall, it's safe to assume the song is about him. Her next romance wasn't until 2012. Connor Kennedy and Taylor had an intense summer romance in 2012, which began when they were first seen together enjoying lunch at a pizza joint in Mount Kisco, New York. The rest of the summer was filled with additional super cute, super couple things between the two of them, such as making out at his family's mansion in Hyannisport, MA, and splashing around in the ocean. When Connor's family accused Taylor of crashing his cousin Kyle's wedding in August, it appeared that things between them weren't going so well. Her representatives denied it, but the harm had already been done. Taylor and Connor's connection faded as the summer months progressed. By October, they'd broken up. Believe it or not, Harry Styles is also on Taylor Swift's love list, and even though it was only 1 month, it still counts. Taylor's whirlwind romance with Harry Styles of One Direction may have only lasted a month, but it had to have been intense. How else could she have gotten an album out of it? In December 2012, Harry and Taylor were spotted strolling through New York City and even kissed at midnight to ring in the new year. They announced it quits before the end of January, and one of Taylor's biggest singles from Red, I Knew You Were Trouble, kicked off a long run of songs inspired by him. Let's continue with Calvin Harris. Taylor is bound to find love, she just needs to kiss some frogs. Taylor initially met Scottish DJ Calvin Harris at the Elle Style Awards in February 2015, when mutual friend Ellie Goulding introduced them. They went on several beautiful dinner dates and packed in plenty of award show PDA during their just over a year courtship. Calvin and Taylor broke up not long after celebrating their first anniversary, and shortly after, Calvin was involved in a car accident, despite having a lot of great things to say about one another. After him, Taylor was seen tearing up the dance floor with actor Tom Hiddleston at the 2016 Met Gala. Even still, the images of her and Tom hugging and kissing on a beach in Rhode Island, which surfaced 2 weeks after her breakup with Calvin Harris, were unexpected. With stops in Italy, Tennessee, Rhode Island, New York City, Australia, and England, their whirlwind, PDA-filled romance brought them all around the world. Tom wanted the romance to be more public, so the two called it quits after only 3 months. He reacted to claims that their relationship was all for show a few months later, telling GQ, "Of course it was real. Taylor is an amazing woman. She's generous and kind and lovely, and we had the best time." Now we get to the point where we talk about the next Mr. Swift, Joe Alwyn. In 2018, the couple started stepping out at public events together for the first time. Keeping it private from the beginning really helped their relationship, a source told People. They were able to get to know each other in peace. The source also adds, their personalities are very compatible and they're respectful of each other's careers. They sound like a perfect match, so let's have a look at how they met in the first place. Let's start way back in 2016. Swift and Alwyn both attended the Met Gala in 2016. Did they meet at that time? It's actually unclear when the two first met, but lyrics in Swift's song Dress suggests it was during that event. Flashback when you met me, your buzz cut and my hair bleached. At the time, they did have those hairstyles. Swift ended her relationship with Calvin Harris shortly after the gala and began dating Hiddleston. By September 2016, that relationship had come to an end as well. Swift and Alwyn attended the same Kings of Leon concert and afterparty at the Bowery Hotel in New York City in October of the same year. Swift's current British lover, Joe Alwyn, was revealed to the public in May 2017. At the time, he was little recognized, particularly among Swift's American admirers, with the most prominent credit on his IMDb belonging to Ang Lee's and Billy Lynn's longtime walk. However, he was a rising star with a slew of high-profile projects in the pipeline, including The Favourite and Mary Queen of Scots. Taylor and Joe are the real deal. This is a very serious relationship, The Sun reported at the time. But after what happened with Tom Hiddleston, they were determined to keep it quiet. The Sun also reported that Swift was renting a house in North London, near Alwyn. As the paparazzi eventually found Swift and Alwyn together, sipping coffee on a Nashville balcony, photographic evidence of the relationship emerged. They were photographed again the following month in New York City. Swift's pal Ed Sheeran later that month said of Alwyn, "He's really nice, really friendly, really good dude." So everything here indicates that they are the perfect couple. However, sources close to Taylor have confirmed that they're already engaged and that Taylor has begun reviewing wedding preparations. Although there's no date set yet, and even being a fairly public couple, they left this news and will keep it only for the family for the moment. So what do you think of Taylor Swift finding love at last? Could it be that this relationship will last much longer? How do you imagine Taylor Swift's wedding dress will look like? Leave us everything you think in the comments below because we want to know your opinion. Don't miss the following videos, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more news from your favorite artists.